In this video, we will be covering how to format a blank disk using a flash drive as its example. So when we have the command prompt open, we can use a utility called Diskpart. The way to run that is you just type in Diskpart into the command line, and then if you have a user account control pop up, just choose yes. In my case, I did. And you see the Diskpart screen here. Now, you want to make sure that you are working with the correct disk as far as partitioning and formatting. So you can use the command list disk, and you notice that disk 0 is online with 2,794 gigabytes, and disk 1 is online with 7,520 megabytes. Now, you're probably presuming I do not have a 3 terabyte flash drive, so yes, it is the 8 gig flash drive here specified at 7,500 megabytes. So now that we know which disk we want to use, we are going to select disk 1. And that is something to note as well. In normal computing, we start with index values at 0. We don't start counting with 1. So please be very careful on which disk you are choosing to do this on. So again, it's disk 1 for me. Whatever it is for you, just choose the appropriate disk. Now that we have that selected, we can clean it by typing in clean. Diskpart succeeded in cleaning the disk. And then we would create a partition to act as its primary. Press enter again. It did the partition, and if I select the first partition, so I can shorten that down to part 1. Partition 1 is now the selected partition, so it's a little different than here in the fact that we do have the first partition. So again, index values, you need to be very careful with where those are and where they are not. So now that we have that finished, I would like to make this the active partition by typing in active. And now here comes the formatting part. So use the format command. You want to change the file system. In my case, I'm going to be changing it to NTFS. Make this quick, so a quick format. Label, in other words, this would be the disk label. And since my flash drive is a Lexmark, I am going to just put in Lexmark in quotes. You press enter. And the speed that this will be done will vary based on the size of the flash drive or disk or whatever it is that you're using and how fast your computer is. So you notice mine went pretty quickly, and it is 100% complete. And whoops. We type in exit to exit Diskpart, and now we are completed with that process.